Hi everyone and welcome to my place. Today I'm here to show you how to make bath bombs that will soothe, nourish and enrich the skin. This is a recipe for my friend David, who's a construction worker, and actually he's a man that can do everything from installing a bathroom to building aquariums in India. He's all around the world. He's just marvellous. He works really, really hard, and come the end of the day, he loves to soak in the bath, and he asked if I could come up with some bath bombs. He'd seen them in a big, expensive shop and was just appalled at the cost and just thought that I might be able to help him out. So I am here to help. Right, the first thing that's going to go into here is some dried milk powder. So there's a cup goes into here. You might need a little bit more if it's not quite dry, it's a bit dry and it looks like it needs to have a little bit more, if it's a bit wet and it needs a bit more substance. The next thing to go into there is 1/4 of a cup of honey. The runny honey is probably the preferred one that I would use. And if you are in a climate where it's really, really cold and the honey has gone too hard, you might need to heat that up in the microwave a little bit. But the thing about the honey is that it draws moisture to the skin. The next thing to go into here is going to be 1/4 cup of a jojoba oil. You could use whatever oil that you prefer to use. You could you choose or decide which one that you wanted to use. And then there's 1/4 cup of shea butter, which I have melted. That can go into there. Look at that. Good. Measuring. That was just sight to measuring, and I thought I had it right, and I did. Now, the next thing, he said that he also wanted to be able to relax. You could put a little bit of lavender into there, but I did say to him that I had a really good recipe for aiding a sleep blend with essential oils, and pretty much it's just 2 drops of rose, 1 drop of palmarosa, 2 drops of vetiver, 2 drops of bergamot, 2 of lavender, and 1 of the cedarwood. So that's all mixed up in a little bit more of the jojoba. So that, oh goodness me, one moment. I don't know why I put this on, but anyway, take that off, and then that can go into there. Now this is where you're going to have to decide whether you need to put a little bit more of the milk powder into it, because these are going to be formed into a ball, and it depends on, it just depends on whether you need a cup or whether you need a bit more. So I'm actually putting in a little bit more. The ones that I trialled the other day, I used less. And it's a bit like, you know, a little bit, too much could be too much, or a little bit might be all you need. But, you know, here we go. It's working now anyway. I think so it just needs to be enough so that it does hold together. And I think that what I am going to say is not a cup, but a cup and a half at this stage. Right, the next thing to do from here is to get your hands into here and then to form these into balls. And when I asked David what size, he said just make them golf ball size. So they can just go onto there like that. And you might need a little bit more milk powder if you wanted to roll these, but I think that that will be enough. And when we did our little trial the other day, I did 1 of these into the bath as the warm bath was running, and that was all I needed. And I left them in the hot water cupboard for about 48 hours, and then until they went nice and firm. And then once you've done that, if you wanted to make these, to give these away as little thank you gifts, you could just put them into, I've got these lovely little boxes here. They can just be presented into those wrapped in a little bit of cellophane, and these are really quick and easy gift. There they are. Let them dry out, put them into your box, and David will be as delighted as I was when I came up with this concept. Hope I've been of assistance. Thanks for watching. I'll see you another day.